What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we react to music, videos, and shows. Today, we're back for the finale, the series finale of The Expanse. This is Season 6, Episode 6, Babylon's Ashes, named after the book, as all of the finale episodes have been. It's been a long journey to get here, and the last few episodes have been very far apart in their filming. Lots of things have happened in our lives here. I started an entirely new job. We had vacation time. I had traveling. The good news is that in some of that time, I've managed to finish all of book 7, most of book 8, and the storylines included in those books are really phenomenal and fantastic. I'm so enjoying where the writers chose to go after season 6 / book 6. And I know that it's extremely unlikely that we'll ever see any additional show conversions of those books, but I'm very much enjoying the direction that they have gone and how the crew, our crew, is responding to them. It's very different and it's very somber. It's a different kind of a tone, certainly, but it's a wide sweeping story and it's a lot of fun to hear it. All right, so here we are at the end, right? In our last episode, pretty much everyone of importance in our storylines had converged on Ceres. Naomi meeting up with Drummer after a very, very long time. Christian has jobs for Holden. Everyone is here, basically. I honestly don't exactly know how we're going to proceed through what is supposed to be the finale here. So I'm just not going to make any guesses. I'm going to jump into it and appreciate it for what it is. Let's go. Now for the very sad conclusion of the Strange Dogs mini-sodes.
He was going to take to fix him.
Fix him?
Fix him, yeah.
The dogs fixed him.
Dogs? What are you talking about?
Where's your brother?
He's here. Oh, man.
I want a hug, too. It's okay, he's fine.
No.
Wow. Got a healing factor, huh?
Whoa! Daddy!
Oh boy.
Calling the soldiers.
Yeah, what a sad story.
We're almost there. We're gonna find you.
It is interesting how this storyline sets us up for some events.
I know, I'm sorry.
For some events in the later books, though.
You have to go, come on. Mommy, Daddy! I'm over here! Mommy, Daddy! If I die, the dogs will fix me.
Wow.
I'm sure you and your faction did their part.
Not recently. But things can change quickly.
It's this kind of bullshit that has
Drummer.
left all of us with fewer ships.
The strength of the Free Navy warships is concentrated in these two groups.
And if we don't, the Free Navy will cruise through the ring. Marco will hunker down on Medina Station behind his railguns, in control of our colonies and 1,000 systems, dictating the fate of our species for a generation.
Which is why we have a plan B.
While the combined fleet moves into position to engage the Free Navy, we've come up with a way to distract those guns and make ourselves a much harder target. We'll get to that in a minute.
It's quite ingenious, actually. We'll make a belter proud.
Thank you.
The MCRN strike team destroyed the Free Navy ships guarding the ring, so there'll be no resistance on our way in. While the Rocinante takes out Medina Station's targeting and comm arrays, the assault team will land on the surface of the ring station.
Is this the best you could come up with?
Madam, I know the ring space in that station better than anyone. We'll get it done.
Precisely the plan in the books. Interesting. I can't wait to see the strike force from the Gambata. I wonder if they all knew this was their final season. Probably. This is sure to be an amazing space battle. I cannot wait.
On Medina, they say Jama always kissed that Ina's boot.
I'm confused. I thought Philippe slipped away.
Something wrong?
Sooner or later.
I'd have preferred later, after a clean run to Medina and us safely behind those big Laconian guns.
Who knows what else?
You expecting something more from Duarte?
Well, you know how much I like surprises.
Giambattista. Well, it's on their radar. Yeah, this is such an amazing plan.
Do you remember the first time you called me boss?
No.
It was halfway through my first run on the camp. You'd been there longer. I thought you were fucking with me. Putting me in my place.
You were the engineer, I was a mechanic. You were the boss.
Yeah.
Interesting. Little reminiscent
After a while.
backstory.
Meant more than that.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate. Her implants leaking into her system. It's just so bad for her. Yeah. Collapse. Endocrine collapse. Okay.
What's all this?
It's been a while since any of us had a home-cooked meal.
I thought I'd give it a try.
I'm going down to the ring station with the ground assault.
You can't. Ship can't go into battle without a mechanic.
Ship's got one. Look, it's gonna be a shitstorm down there. And if I'm gonna get myself off for a cause, fine. Better reason than most. I just prefer to be looking the guy who's gonna punch my ticket straight in the fucking eye. You guys down with the plot?
This is almost like the cast of the show saying goodbye at the same time that the crew of the ship is saying goodbye. It's lovely.
Combined fleet flash. UNN Battle Group 1 has located the Pella and will engage.
Yeah. Drummer is such a badass. Karaji's such a great actress, man. I really enjoy her work.
We cannot kill Marco ourselves. Happy to take what is his.
Yeah. All right, Drummer. She's keeping people loyal, I think. Love these 3D displays.
Need to be close enough to maintain real-time communication with the fleet. If certain orders need to be given, I will give them myself.
Damn. Real general leads. Okay. I like it. We're gonna get so many battles all at once. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Captain! Fighter is breaking up!
Cushing. All ships, this is Drummer. It's not even returning fire.
It's not
I don't
legit.
think Marco Inaros is on that ship.
Okay. Oh, what?
Captain, all ships report. No one is firing at the freighter.
What is happening?
Sector 123, checking.
Oh, that's the Pella in disguise. What?
Doesn't be freight.
Oh, right, we have it.
Oh. Oh my God. Is this Drummer's ship? Don't kill Drummer. No, you can't. Oh my God.
Leave the Pella to me.
Oh, what is she gonna do? What are you gonna do by yourself?
Collision force? Captain,
We can still catch it.
reactor will below.
That will help.
That will help.
Oi, Bosman.
Kill drive 3 and 1. On it. I'll shut down drive 3 and...
Oh. Oh, she's a goner.
And a patch key. Is it bad? Am I hit? I don't...
Oh, she's gone. Took a PDC round. Yeah, she's done. Oh. I liked her too, even though she's a bad guy.
Also by fleet elements, UNN Sigurd reports the Pella may be flying disguised.
Okay, they're slowing down on approach to the ring.
It's ready.
Oh, wow.
Stone ready.
That was already some amazing space battle.
Burp, ready.
How you feeling, brother?
Like I'm trapped in a portable toilet.
Try not to dwell on that.
Copy that. All pods stand by for launch.
30 members of the assault team.
Good luck.
You never say that before a fight. You say good hunting.
Good hunting.
Same to you all. Rocinante out.
A little worse than Russian roulette. What's that? A casino game?
No.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it's a big shell game. All these. Yeah. Wow, that's intense. So cool. Yeah.
David report!
God damn, the new armor help.
Okay, they took a hit, but it didn't penetrate.
Power.
Oh. Oh, wow. Did she just spit up blood inside her helmet? Oh my God.
I know what to do.
Whoa. She's not dead. Come on. No. I don't know what happened.
Fast, from Medina spreading fast. They're going for the pods. Ready torpedoes for counter battery. Ready PDCs.
Yeah, they got to take down their defensives.
This is all upside down.
Oh. Now, what has Clarissa done? Is she still alive? Did she fix it somehow?
I thought you were gone.
Oh my God. What is this viewpoint? Oh, wow. Oh my God. That's intense. Oh. And they're... Look at the size of that thing. Is that Bobby?
Move up. You good?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm fucking good.
They can't stop it, huh? Oh, and the Rossi is staying right behind Medina to prevent... Oh, shit. Where did those guys come from?
I'll see what I can do with countermeasures. Try to blind the railgun's targeting systems. Give me a sec.
This is...
She made it.
We're gonna need air support.
They can't move until we get control
This
of
is
those guns.
a little different than the books. Not much different, but a little different.
Fucking.
Oh boy. Oh. All right. Let's go, Bobby. Come on. Oh. Nice. Did that do it? She looks messed up. Wow. Yeah. Here's the Rossi. Woo! Bobby took down the railgun power, and the Rossi came to save him.
The ring to Laconia is now closed.
Mm-hmm.
You're on your own. Hoy dang, about to load up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Suck rocks, Marco.
Come to apologize? Wise move, now that victory is inevitable.
Rosenfeld is dead. But I would accept my fate. And I would be proud because this is the life we've chosen.
When did I choose?
You are my son.
Yeah, he didn't choose.
After all we've done, you still
Wow.
can't see what you've been given.
Wow. Yeah. Problem is he sees too much.
No.
He's too smart. He knows what's happening here.
We have been bloodied. But they have been broken.
Have they?
And when we sweep through the ring one last time, and sweep away the Rocinante and all vestiges of the Inners from our space. When that moment
Literally beat up all of them.
our long struggle will finally be over.
Starts a chant. Get them all pumped back up again. Yeah. I'm with you, Philip. I'm over it. He sees his dad for what he is now.
With the ring along with these ships.
We send it back to the ring, set it to blow when they come through, then take out a few of them. Maybe one or two more with the debris.
Bloody their nose at least. And then we just shoot it out with the rest.
Well,
we have 3 torpedoes. PDCs are at 60%. Enough railgun rounds for a few good salvos.
We time it all just right. We should
there
be able
it
to wake the entities
is.
up.
Wake
said
the
that would be bad.
entities up.
If we wake them up, they might stay awake.
This could put an end to Marco once and for all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let the rings eat Marco. Yeah. Naomi is the one that solved this. Damn. I love the swelling score. Ooh. Well, I was not expecting that. Is this a flashback moment? Come on. Nice. Oh. Oh, I don't like it. I mean, I like that it's happening to him, but that seems terrible.
It ends at the negotiating table.
Wow.
It doesn't end at all. We all agree we must control traffic through the rings.
No one is opposed to the idea of a transport union.
Not even me.
Then why are we still sitting here? The longer we dither, the more time we give what's left of the Free Navy to gather themselves and reorganize.
Belters will control the traffic through the ring space.
Oh God, here we go again.
An authority with 2 inner votes and only 1 for the belt isn't sharing power. It's a puppet show.
I take great offense to that. You have no
Prime
right.
Minister, you need to be reasonable.
I will not be reasoned back into my place. Belters are promised a future, so long as it remains convenient. We are given a voice, so long as inners control the comm. We have a vote, so long as we can always be voted down.
Easy, we're just talking here.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Wow.
It's for you to reward me. And every last Belter who took up arms against Inaros to help you.
Mars will never accept Belter control of the ring colonies.
The government would fall if I even proposed the debate in Parliament.
I give you my word that you and your people will be represented. Equal status and dignity to Mars and Earth.
That promise has been made and broken more times than I can count.
He was able to do what he did because so many people were angry and frightened. They saw the future, and they weren't in it. That's what this has to fix.
You agree with her?
You want to show someone you trust them, you put your life in their hands. You can't just pretend to. If you can't do that, you don't really trust them. And if we can't find a way to trust each other at this point, I doubt we ever will.
Of working honorably with all sides.
Yeah. They're looking at Jim.
Wait a minute.
James, it's time for you to make history.
Yeah, it's not. That's not how things went in the books. At least he didn't end up doing it. Is he going to end up doing it here? Oh,
I want to thank the UN General Assembly and the Martian Parliament for their vision, courage, and the speed with which they ratified the Charter. I'm proud and humbled to accept this position as the first president of the Transport Union. Before I agreed to take this job, I
They're like,
insisted on a few conditions.
he's off script now.
One of them was that Kamina Drummer would be vice president, an outsider, and I always will be. And there's a problem with that. Which is why, as
He's
my
gonna
first
step
official act,
down.
as president of the Transport Union, I resign. The future of the belt has to speak with a belter's voice, and in that spirit, I'm proud to
Wow.
introduce the new president of the Transport Union, Kamina Drummer.
Christian's pissed.
One at a time. One at a time.
The only way we all move forward together. And you know it.
Yep. Jim is a meddler, but he always seems to do the right thing.
James, I hope you're right.
Definitely different than the books, but a very cool storyline.
Oh.
Hey, I made something for you.
They're making Bobby pilot.
You'd still have the original if you hadn't come visit me. And I always liked it, so.
Mm.
Dig it, right?
Yeah, I think you did.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
Hmm.
It's more important to try to help people than to know that you did.
Oh.
Take my station.
Okay, Philip, what are we doing?
Someone else's life gets better. And for you to feel good about yourself.
What is happening?
You never know the effect you
Oh.
might have on someone. Not really. Maybe one cool thing you said haunts them forever.
Okay.
Maybe one moment of kindness gives them comfort or courage. Maybe you said the one thing
Interesting.
they needed to hear.
And we still don't know what happened to that protomolecule sample. Sooner or later, we're going to think it was.
Let's just think for a
Hmm.
minute.
Yeah. Talking about the future. It's all a little bit of foreshadowing. Hmm. I'm gonna miss you, Rocinante. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's as good of a goodbye as you can get for people that you've grown to know over 6 full seasons like that. That was a peaceful and gentle farewell. And it's, I guess, it's as good as we're gonna get, that's for sure. But I think it did justice to them. Definitely, there were some minor changes to the finale from the books. Largely, the assault on slow space was the same, with just the thousands of individual containers and ships and things swamping the system, so they didn't know who to shoot. That was the same. We had the ground assault team, very much the same. one pretty big difference was that in the books, they faced so much opposition that Bobby decided there was no way to take on the soldiers that they were facing. So she went back to her lander ship, which was intact, and basically flew it into the main power source for the railguns. It was a very minor difference in how things were taken care of, but ultimately their goal was to take control of the railguns and use it to defend themselves after they had taken over. But destroying the power source shut them down and kept everybody alive. So that was the important alternative. Still happened in this version, just slightly differently. The creation of the transport union, very similar. Because of the personnel changes and the way that the show created Drummer from multiple characters. I mean, not created so much as altered Drummer's role into the role of larger, more pivotal characters, and collapsed a couple of those into one under the Drummer character. The initial president of the transport union was not Jim, nor was it Drummer. It was one of these characters that collapsed into the Drummer character. So it is very cool how they gave James Holden one final slap in the face of authority, with him accepting the position and then immediately stepping down and handing it to Drummer. I thought that was just a perfect way to put a cap on James Holden's anti-authoritarian character that we've followed along for 6 seasons. We got some amazing space battles. I was having trouble following exactly what was happening, and it was quite different from how things occurred in the books, obviously. The fact that the Pella was disguised and with a different battle group, that wasn't something that we saw in the books, but it was certainly an interesting and fitting final moment for Drummer's lieutenant from Golden Bow taking his mostly disabled ship and basically kamikazing into the Pella, which saved the rest of Drummer's group, the ones that hadn't already been killed, and disabled the Pella enough that they were still just limping along and not able to do more damage. I very much like that the final solution was still Naomi figuring out that the transiting of the rings causes a buildup in, and they never really in the shows called it waking up the entities, in the books they never really referred to it as waking up the entities. It was more of an energy buildup to some threshold, after which the rings would just steal, or as they call it in the books after book 6, going Dutchman. The awakening of these beings causes a period of time where the rings are unstable and they just destroy or absorb or transport somewhere else. We don't know exactly. Ships that try to do a transit after we hit that big energy and mass transfer threshold. And essentially, because of the way Marco's assault on the ring space was happening, they were all trying to transit the ring at the exact same time, and the crew of the Rossi and everyone in the ring space had timed it just right with their big the GM Batata and all of the other ships and stuff, they had shoved all those through just in time to absorb Marco's entire assault force. Almost in an anticlimactic fashion, but a final solution. And I love that this mysterious technology is yet once again the answer to all the problems. And yet the whatever it is that destroyed the civilization that created this ring space is still lurking and still dangerous, moving forward into book 7 and 8. Wow. It's hard to believe that we're finally done. I can feel a sense of relief mixed with sadness, and I'm glad that there's still the books, and I have yet to finish book 8, and I will move on to book 9 when I'm done, and the story continues and is still phenomenal. But for this, it's gonna be goodbye, and I'm so glad for all of you that have followed along and shared this journey with me. Thanks so much to all the folks on Patreon who have been rooting along with me to find these answers and to see these episodes. I appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.